Without devotion is heartless ambition. You might be successful externally, but internally you feel that void because you know no one likes you, everybody's envious of you. No one's happy when you're successful because you're one alone. Often I'm asked this question that if devotion and ambition can go together. It certainly can. There are many CEOs, many successful people. In fact, most of them have some kind of spiritual bent of mind that adds to a competitive advantage when it comes to success, when it comes to winning in life. Whether it's Steve Jobs or Mark Zuckerberg or, any successful CEO, if you ask them, they will tell you they have a meditation practice, they have a spiritual life, they have an understanding of what is beyond touching and feeling, right? What is beyond the mind and senses. And that's where today's topic comes in, about devotion and ambition. There are certain philosophies like Buddhism that talk about not having desires. But the Sanatana Dharma, the Vedic way of life, is not about disengaging from desires, but having the right kind of desires, having God-centric desires. You have desires to be successful, financial, health-wise, relationship-wise, and other ways, but involve somehow a God-centric approach to that. For example, when it comes to relationships, there's one way of looking at a person as an object of love, where what am I getting out of this person? Physical, emotional, intellectual, etc. The other way of looking, the Vedic way of looking, is this person is an embodiment of divine. That means in the heart there's Paramatma. So just like a temple has deity inside, every person has God inside. When you approach people with that divine vision, seeing the divinity within, you naturally respect. You naturally have certain levels of reverence. You don't do certain things. You do the right thing. So your mindset is a little different when you see the divinity within different beings. You're compassionate, you're kind, whether it's the ant, whether it's a tree, whether it's Mother Nature, everywhere, the God-centric approach brings forth a conscious and conscientious lifestyle. Ambition often is associated with ruthless decision-making. I want to win. I don't care. Let everybody get out of the way. That doesn't work too long. It works for a little bit. But over a period of time, people start hating you, and then no one wants to work with you. And eventually, you struggle to get people to do things for you because you're not a nice person. Kindness and compassion, ethics, these things have its place. In devotion, when you do it with a God-centric approach, you do the right thing because the right thing to do, not because somebody is watching or it's on social media, because the right thing to do. Eventually, you build a reputation that people trust you. When people trust you, they want to work with you. You build loyalty. You build followership where people are working from their heart, not just from, the paycheck to paycheck. So the devotional bent actually enhances your ambitious nature. Without devotion is heartless ambition. You might be successful externally, but internally you feel that void because no one likes you, everybody's envious of you. No one's happy when you're successful because you're one alone. With devotional bent, you see divinity with all. You want to win together. You have the inclusive mindset. You have the nature of putting God first and everything around that. So thereby you're not in the center. Thereby you're not constantly being narcissistic. You want everyone to win, not just you alone. And everyone comes up together. That's far better than winning alone. And it's far easier to go through that kind of a life because misery likes company. When you're suffering, you're not alone. When you're happy, you have people to share it with. And thus, your ambition, you're moving forward with the principles of spirituality, with the principles of bringing people together, with the principles of selflessness, kindness, servant leadership, and all the wonderful things that books like Bhagavad Gita talk about. So, absolutely okay to be ambitious. Just add a little kindness, compassion, and divine vision to it. And you will see life is a lot more enjoyable.